In his little flip-flops. In his flip-flops.
Don't fall. I got your back.
I'm a okay, this is just like Yosemite. Here, let's take a picture for Fabi.
Oh, it's filming?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're like 2010.
2010,
Yeah.
that's 2002. Before you were born, I'm pretty sure that camera's over there.
It probably is.
Shut the fuck up. Flip, flap, body don't tap. Don't fall, bitch. Jump. You can jump.
Jump, I can do
This
it.
is actually really nice.
It is
Yeah.
nice. I like to come and sit on these rocks and just like chill.
And now we're making rock.
So I didn't really vlog a whole lot of it yesterday, but we had the craziest day for Mr. Fetty's birthday over there.
It was the best birthday ever.
It was crazy.
Oh my god.
So we woke up and we just figured we were gonna fuck around that day. We wanted to see the Met, so we went. We got up butt crack of dawn anyway. No. Butt crack of dawn anyway. Fetty woke us up at like 7:30 a.m. So we were awake. We had just gone out the night before as well. So what the fuck is wrong with him? But we got up, so we went and got some breakfast. Went over, walked through Central Park, had a really nice time. Saw the Met, which was really cool, huge. I just can't believe how they get all those rocks into it. I think that was my biggest mystery.
Rocks?
Yeah, they're like giant ones, like these big ass Egyptian structures. And I just can't, I don't know, do they take them apart and put them together inside, or do they just transport them whole? And then what did we do after that? We came back. We took a very good nap. I could have napped a couple hours longer, but you know.
Fighting to her again.
And we woke up and the fucking poppers, they didn't spill, did they?
We woke up in Madonna.
We woke up and Madonna's like got poppers going under her nose.
Bad signal through Grindr.
We did. Truly. Okay, so this is what happened yesterday, right? We woke up and I guess she's harassing the gays on Grindr right through this album cycle, right? Because she's got Confessions 2 coming out. And so she starts telling all the gays, hey, come to Times Square in 1 hour or something like that. Yes, 1 hour. And we were kind of getting ready to go to dinner, but a little bit more leisurely. And instead we were like, okay, we'll hurry the fuck up and we're going to run to Times Square real quick. Went to Times Square. Honey Balenciaga is there. They've got like Grindr advertised fucking everywhere. A Grindr bus. They had all these fucking naked gays up on the bus.
Secret every time, like celebrity are telling them everything and they say nothing.
Nothing.
That's so fucking crazy.
That's why when I asked Honey about Act 3, she just turned her face. She gave no reaction. She was like,
You were fucking acting up. And then, yeah, Madonna fucking just out of nowhere on Fetty's birthday.
On Fetty's
Right, on Fetty's birthday.
Thanks for coming. Create a new persona. A different identity. I can be whoever I want to be. Create a new persona. Honestly, I wish I could be like
tried to go out after that to find some like music and dancing, and it's just that's the big problem with going out these days to clubs is nobody plays the full song. There's nothing to dance to because everybody wants to be some DJ and be different when you could just hit play on some
On my playlist specifically.
on some fucking Bad Romance, right? Like, so I don't know, but it was fun night, and then we just kind of walked the streets of New York. This episode of ACB is kindly being sponsored by Helix Sleep. The AC does not reach back here very well. In order to have a restful night's sleep in the summertime, we have a few elements, especially in Dallas, Texas. It gets really, really hot, really, really humid. We've got the overhead fan, and each of us have a fan on either side of our bed. So we get the room pretty cool. It works out well. It would not work out well if we had an uncomfortable mattress. We would be pretty miserable.
Yes, and thankfully this is a very breathable mattress.
Yes, keeps us cool. We have two Helix mattresses actually. We have a queen size and we have a king size. We have a queen size in our guest room, and that one has held up for about 6 years. And this one we've had for a little over 5 years, and this one has held up phenomenally as well. Brando loves it, laying all over it. It really makes it easy to just lay down in bed at the end of the day and drift off to sleep. Helix Sleep offers premium mattresses and bedding customized to fit your needs and is conveniently shipped right to your door. And a really cool thing, if you click on that link down in the description box below, it'll take you to Helix's website where you can take a sleep quiz. Alistair and I took our sleep quiz to figure out which mattress was right for us, because Alistair is a side sleeper. I'm an all-over sleeper. He likes a really firm mattress. I like a little bit more like medium. And the quiz matched us with a Helix Midnight Luxe mattress. And my favorite part about this one today is we're gonna give you an update on these pillows we got here from Helix. So this is the Comfort Adjust cooling pillow. It is meant to sort of be played around with. You're supposed to test out the different settings. With this one,
it's incredibly modular.
Yes, modular is a good word, I guess.
Yeah.
Right now, both the zippers are zipped up, so it's like maximum amount of firmness. All of the stuffing inside. You can take the stuffing out to kind of like
shape it to whatever your
shape
needs
it a
are.
little bit. If you unzip one side, it's sort of like a medium firmness, and if you unzip
both
sides, then it gets a little bit like floppier, a little looser, and is a lot softer, right?
Yes.
I have tried it out in different ways, but I do think that none of them worked as well for me as both sides zipped up.
I do really like this because sometimes, especially with our old pillows, I would have neck problems.
Mm-hmm.
When sleeping, you'd get up and you're like, oh my gosh, what did I do? Like my neck feels all weird.
Yeah.
But with this one, you can actually adjust it to your neck and what feels most comfortable for you so that your spine is aligned with
It's supposed to be really great for spinal alignment, yeah. And at the same time, it's also supposed to be, it's in the name, a Comfort Adjust cooling pillow. It is a cooling pillow. It's supposed to keep you cool, especially during the summertime. That is perfect right now. But they also are made with a Glaceotex, a heat conductive fabric. Next month, we'll have to give you another update towards them. And remember, you can rest easy with the Happy with Helix guarantee, which ensures seamless returns and exchanges should you need them, but I don't even think you'll need them. Right now, Helix is running their 4th of July sale, so if you go down to that link in the description box below or go to helixsleep.com/zachandb, you can take advantage of their 20% off site-wide. And be on the lookout for additional sales on the Helix site. Great time to
sleep coolly.
So sleep coolly, is that what we're sounding off?
Wait,
I was gonna go with
we're
like invest in your
Rest.
rest. Oh,
Always finish each other's.
sandwiches.
Yes. Hello. Sorry. Hello, and welcome to the Q&A, where
Wearing sunglasses.
you ask questions and we give answers.
Do you vevigs?
No,
Will you vevigs?
maybe.
When will you vevigs?
I don't know. We posted on Instagram asking you for any questions that you may have at this point.
We haven't done a Q&A in a few years, actually. The last Q&A we did, we were probably in Lawton still.
You think so?
I think so, yeah.
The first question is, will coffee and tequila be coming back?
We always get that question, don't we? Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. That's your answer. Next question is, do you believe in fate? I really wanted to say, do you believe in life after love?
You got the whole song wrong.
No, you got the song
Do you
wrong.
believe in
No.
magic?
Do you believe in life
Oh,
after
okay,
love?
okay. We were on two different songs then. This is fair. You don't. Do you? You're not very spiritual. You're not really a spiritual guy.
No. I think if I think about it too much, it bothers me. So, what happens, happens. I do believe that some things happen for the right reasons in the right way, but at the same time, like looking at things and the horrible things that happen around us every single day, like I don't like to think that such things are fated. But I would just hope that everybody does what they do with the good intentions, even though I know that's not the case at all.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense. I'm
No,
not sure
it
if I'm
does.
just
I do.
blabbing.
No. I think it makes sense. I believe in fate. So we're just opposites on that. But that's good. Opposites.
But expand on your answer. How do you believe
I just
in fate?
believe it. I don't know. I do feel like there's kind of like an energy in the world and in the universe, and things that are supposed to happen will happen. You know, I just think like things are meant to be.
The next one is, what are you doing for your upcoming anniversary?
I've got plans.
You've got plans?
I do have plans. A plan.
Well, we don't have a ton of time right now for me to take off work or anything like that.
You have that day off.
Oh, I do have that specific day off. I have that one day off. So I know that we're at least planning on eating food.
Yes, absolutely. Food's always involved, so I have a plan. Have you thought about adopting it instead of surrogacy? Okay, so I did, you know what, on this last video that we did, the baby making video, there was, we did get a few comments about that as well, because I don't think that we had such like a long conversation about that in the car, about, kids, no kids, how we would have kids and stuff like that, and I think I cut most of it, and so I guess
Will
that's
you
just
have kids?
that's just the nature of editing, I guess, but, we would not do surrogacy. It's just
yeah.
not, it would be adopting.
If we had kids, we would adopt.
We probably won't have kids,
Yeah.
is probably where we're ending up anyway.
But we want to be better uncles. I hope you would not have a baby for content. Family channels are destructive to children.
Yeah, if we were making videos while we had kids,
Yeah.
I feel like we can still make them without featuring our children in them, right? Like we would be able to just talk about it or talk about
experiences. Or,
yeah, and like what's happening, or like even ways to film around a child being there. But I wouldn't want a child on the videos.
Oh,
I just think it's like a consent thing, right?
I forget what documentary we saw about that happening, and it was just like it just really became like a job for all the children. They were always on for it, you know. And
Yeah, and it's a weird sort of like thing to grow up with, I guess. And I wouldn't want to do that.
Okay, this next one is a really good one, and I actually get this a lot on my TikTok. Do you still do YouTube?
Do you still do YouTube? We do get this one a lot. We'll post something and people will be like, "Oh, I didn't know you were still doing these."
I used to watch your videos in middle school.
I used to watch your videos in middle school. I used to watch your videos in high school. You were really big for me when I was in elementary.
Oh, you're the old YouTube couple.
We still do YouTube videos. We do, yes. Oh, I got
Okay,
this one. I'll do this one. Alistair, you have come out of your shell since Zach's first video with you. How did you get so comfortable being on camera? How did you get more comfortable being on camera?
So I still don't feel like I am necessarily comfortable on camera. But I think that I just didn't know how to react on camera. Like I think at first, I was so in my mind about how people would see me that it did make me look like I was in a shell all the time. Now I think I feel more comfortable expressing myself and who I am, and maybe that comes out as me being more out of my shell. But I still always think about how I'm talking, the cadence of my voice. I feel like I trip over my tongue a lot, especially when I make my own videos, like for TikTok or anything else. I make 15, 20 of them.
Oh man, he's like doing take after take.
And then I just give up on it because I'm so frustrated with myself. But when it's me and Zach, it's for some reason much easier to do it, and I'm less self-conscious.
You gotta give yourself more credit because you're just I don't know, you're incredibly charming and people really like you. I really like you.
I appreciate that.
On the live stream we did yesterday, they all decided, they got together and decided they want you to start reading to them for your book club. So you have that to look forward to as well.
As long as they don't mean out loud.
Out loud, yes.
I'll just we'll talk about it, I guess. The next one is, will you take a trip outside of the United States? So for that one,
I think the current goal is next year, 2027, right?
next year, maybe next summer, 2027. We have had goals of doing this for a while. Mostly we didn't do it because my job, before while I was in the Army, really required a lot of lead time for stuff like that. And we made a big plan to do a Europe trip that we had to cancel because my dad announced he was getting married, so we ended up just going to Mexico. We've gone to Mexico a couple of times, and we'll probably go a lot more here to visit family and do stuff in Mexico. But I think Europe is our next location that we want to go.
It is something we're gonna do it eventually, but we move slow on things sometimes. So maybe the 10-year mark is when we finally do it.
Well, you know what? I will say a lot of it's on me because I get nervous spending a lot of money. I'm very financially averse, and I think we just need to start booking stuff way ahead of time.
Yeah.
Nowish.
He's always the type of person who I think financially averse is pretty perfect to describe it. Is he doesn't ever want to spend the money. He doesn't want to do the experience or do the thing or book the trip, and then when the time comes and the time passes and the thing has happened, he's always incredibly regretful and regrets not doing the thing. And
yes, I spiral when I have to buy something that's over $200. He's seen me in the store freaking out.
You know what my favorite thing to do with him is? I love, and I guess it's just for me, so it's more of a selfish thing, but I love going into a store and telling him, pick something, get something.
It stresses
what
me
do you
out.
want? Or he looks at something real nice and it's pricey, and he looks at the price tag and he says, I said, get it. He has a full spiral in the store, and we have to leave. And I'm like, shit, I'm sorry for asking you.
How did you handle your depression? I'm stuck in a revolving door, and when I feel it get better, it only will get worse. I think this is something that we can both talk about. We both experienced depression at a lot of points in our marriage, I think. And I think what helps with me, well, one, getting medicated really helped with me. I need to get back on my medication through the VA. So that's something that I personally need to do. But getting medicated helped for me if that's an option for you. But that doesn't always work with people. You always have to rotate medicine to see what happens, and some of them have different effects. So that's a personal decision if you want to make that decision or not. Two, I think what helps is consistency. Having a consistent schedule. Like, no matter what is happening in our lives, or how depressed we are, or how much we overeat or undereat, or all that stuff, we have always gone to the gym almost every single day of our marriage. And I think having that one consistent thing that we're doing every single day. For me, what happens when I'm depressed is I have really horrible thoughts. And so I like to have a favorite book series, or, a favorite podcast or something to listen to. And you can focus on that instead of focusing on the thoughts that keep on just swirling around in your head. Yes, it's kind of a distraction thing, but it'll get you through the moment into the next moment. So that's the tools that have really helped me navigate depression.
I think that's really good, actually. The consistency thing is not even something I really thought about. I think I'm just a really adaptable person, and I've just adapted to it, I guess. I know it's coming back around, and I have, certain things that I'll do to sort of
Mitigate?
Yeah. So that I'm not just, laying in bed, and not doing anything. I have work to do. I have things to do. I have, so I'll have I don't know, little exercises that I'll do that'll get me up and ready for the day, right? Like little rituals, like making sure in the morning I'm driving to some music that'll get me pumped for the day. I don't know, before starting work, watching a music video or listening to an interview or something like you were talking about with the sort of book and podcast. Yeah, it is. I don't know. I hate even.
Well, it's including things that bring you joy.
Yeah.
And then I think something else that's helped with us is planning things ahead of time. Oh, we're going to go do this weekend. And that's something to look forward to. If you have something to look forward to,
one. Yeah, absolutely.
It's always good.
How has life been since leaving the military? Honest answer.
Well, honestly, good and bad. I really did, especially like my last job in the Army. I really liked it, but I also knew what was coming next. And that's not what I wanted for us. There was a lot of things in our life that we couldn't do because of my job in the military, and I'm not talking about OnlyFans or anything like that. But there was a lot of things that were just not possibilities for us that have opened up since then. But at the same time, the consistency of the military, helping develop my soldiers, stuff like that is not there anymore. And a life that I'd had for really 14 years is not there anymore. So there was definitely a little bit of a grieving period for who I was before while trying to figure out who I am now. Would you agree?
Yeah, I mean, you can even see it physically. There's Alistair before beard and Alistair after beard. BB and AD, or AB.
AB.
I feel like you thrive in a leadership position. And, yeah, I mean...
I thrive when I'm responsible for others because it helps me be responsible for myself. Because taking care of others really helps me take care of myself. And that's something I've always said is you need to take care of yourself first before you take care of others, because then how can you do that? But I know for myself, taking care of others helps me take care of myself.
Yeah. I mean, you're figuring out life right now. And support you, whatever you want to do. So,
It has been very much like how I think a lot of people coming out of college feel like, oh, what am I going to do when I grow up? Kind of a deal. And I do have a solid image of what I want to do, but it's getting to that point, you know.
you'll get there.
Get there.
I think it's just like kind of trial and error and feeling different things out.
Have you found yourselves growing apart during your marriage, and how do you handle it? It ebbs and flows, and I mean, we've just been consistent in knowing that we want to be with each other, and sometimes, you know, there is distance, and distance doesn't necessarily, I mean, sometimes it's bad, but sometimes it's not bad. It's just, you know, Zach's really focused on a project, or I'm really focused on a deployment, or whatever, and we're just naturally apart. But there's emotionally being distant, and then also physically being distant. I don't know. I think I would say what works for us is just knowing that we're always here for each other.
You know, it just is something that is going to happen. It happens in marriage. The people who say it doesn't, 9 times out of 10 are liars. And it's going to happen again in the future, right? And I think one thing that I'm sure on is that the number one thing that I'm sure on is that when we took our vows, we took them seriously. And I have full trust in us together that we... Like, I don't know, it doesn't really feel like there is an option for, like, splitting up or divorce, right? And so we kind of just figure this shit out.
I was thinking that, but I didn't want to say that because it just sounds like I have you trapped.
I don't care. No, I think that's one of the things I'm sure on is that we are going to, you know, stay together. And when things get rough, yeah, you figure it out. You just do. Because what is the other option, right? There's not really another option.
And then next question.
This one, I guess, is for me.
Is you are girlier than you were when you started making videos. Why the change? Be yourself, bruh.
Bruh. Well, when I started making videos, you know, where's the lie? I just wasn't as comfortable on camera. I don't know. And like age does that to you. It's like, I think that's my big saying these days is age does that to you. And I just feel more comfortable now, you know, as a 32-year-old man.
You were at the University of Alabama when you started doing all that stuff, you know, very much around places that could be, I'm not saying they are homophobic, but
they were homophobic,
but could be very
100%.
homophobic,
Yeah.
where you have to hide yourself. And I think that especially as a straight passing gay man, you sometimes, not you, but like overall, sometimes overcompensate for that. Where I think a lot of straight men may feel comfortable, showing their femininity sometimes. Straight passing gay men always tend to hide that a little bit more.
Well, and I have a story about that too. A quick one is that, and this is like a pretty common thing, right? Is that I remember when I went to my cousin's wedding at one point. Do you remember? It was in 2019. And we went to my cousin's wedding, and I was dancing a little bit and being a little bit silly and not being crazy because I'm still like, I don't know, when I'm not around people that I'm around constantly like you, I still will be a little bit more reserved, but I was being a little silly and telling some silly jokes, and it was nothing like my cousin was doing. My cousin, this straight man, was, pulling out all the sort of like gay stops. Yeah. I don't know. He was doing a gay caricature pretty much. And the only comment that I got was the next day I got, last night we really could see that you were gay. Or what was it?
It was something
similar to that.
Yeah. We saw your gay side come out or something like that.
We saw your gay side come out or something like that. And no comment on the straight cousin who was, again, doing that gay caricature. But because me as a gay man was being a little bit more...
fruity.
fruity. And I wouldn't even say fruity. No, I was just being funny. I was telling jokes and dancing to the Spice Girls, right? And
Yeah.
because I was doing that, it's as the gay man, I was the one singled out, and that was very much a thing in Alabama. It's like, you just didn't sort of like, I don't know. There was a lot of masking and because you'd get called out and you'd get singled out, and that's never fun. And as much as I loved my friend group, singling out just doesn't feel good.
Will you do OnlyFans?
Will you do OnlyFans?
Will you do OnlyFans?
Oh, goodness.
When will you do OnlyFans?
I know, there's an uptick in this question, too. We've been so back and forth on this question, too. Because when he got out of the military, he was very, like, into the idea of doing OnlyFans. Very into the idea of doing OnlyFans. And I was a little bit more like, I don't know. I don't know if we should.
I think the conclusion I came to myself was we already share so much of ourselves that I don't know. I'd like to keep something private, but at the same time, like, I don't want to say no and that happen in the future. Things change.
Yeah.
Just right now, I guess no.
It is, I will say, it is, like, incredibly tempting to see the money on the table there. And, like, see what other people make doing that.
Yeah.
And know that that's a potential for us. And that is, like, within reach,
It's a possibility.
It is. And it's very, very tempting. But I think, I've learned myself that when you put something on the internet, it stays on the internet. And the long-term effects of that may not be worth it. It's also such an oversaturated market that, like, I don't know. I feel like you got to do a lot of promoting of that, and I might be too embarrassed to promote that,
Yeah, if he ever did an OnlyFans, if we ever did an OnlyFans, he probably wouldn't even promote it. People would just find it by accident.
Maybe that makes it more like chic, though.
More chic?
Yeah. If you know, you know. You got anything else?
I really appreciate all of the questions, and it was. I think that this Q&A turned into like a good discussion. And I hope that y'all got the answers you wanted.
We haven't done a Q&A in a good while, so this was nice to do.
You queued and we ate.
You queued, we ate.
We ate.
That ass.
And on that note, y'all have an amazing day.